and we are on the air. Hello. This is Digi. I'm back to working on some Project TUSSLE, and I've got my co-host tie-in here again.
Yo, hello.
Alright, and so what we've got on the docket today is more work on Zero. First, I'm going to show these guys what I got done last week.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen anything since you just had that one slash attack.
Yeah. So, first off, if I do 2 players, I've got palette swaps.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. I've also got, I don't know if I want to attack because I think it'll crash because I haven't done a hit stun for him yet.
Zero?
I don't have the controller plugged in.
Maybe try attacking the air.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, you can duck.
Well, no, that's
a
prone.
hit stun is sort of weird, but
well, no, it's supposed to be him prone, but I don't have sprites for it.
I see.
But
oh, cool.
Hitboxes don't quite line up, but
yeah.
Whenever you're facing the other direction, I've got to work on that. But
yeah.
Jab combo.
Will that work out? Can you try it on him?
Yeah.
Pretty good jab combo for it to work behind you, though. I don't think a lot of characters have that.
Only the 3rd hit.
Yeah.
How much can you go behind him? Like face the opposite? Yeah.
Well, oh yeah, because so the thing is, I have to shift the sprite a little ways so that it matches up, and I've forgotten to shift the. I've forgotten to shift the
hitboxes. The same way
hitboxes.
when it's facing left.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah. So that's the back.
Cool. Actually, how much does this do on 0%? Just wondering the
total
attack.
percent-wise is 10.
I mean the back attack. Just the one back hit.
Oh yeah, because I have to 6%, but I also nicked him with the first slash too.
I see, yeah.
yeah, 6%.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. I could either fix that facing issue, or I could just start adding more attacks.
Let's add more attacks. Like
let's add more attacks.
Make everything and then fix the whole shit straight later on.
Exactly. Because it's going to be a fix that I'm going to have to do for everything.
Yeah.
All right. So that would be sprites. There we go. I don't know. What should we do next? Probably. You know what? Let's give him a forward smash.
All right. What does he have for now? Just the standing
Probably
A?
like the chart.
Yeah.
Well, right now he's got the standing A. He's got the forward tilt.
Right. It's just the hold charge.
Yeah.
So is that big wave
Should
thing
it be
going
that?
to be his F smash?
Probably.
All right. Yeah, that's his charge move for the normal game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it works pretty well, I think.
Yep.
Could also be a neutral B, but I think there's plenty of special weapons for that.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the blaster.
Yeah, what's his move list again? Just for.
So special wise, I think a neutral B will probably be blaster. Side B will be a dash.
Oh.
Maybe if I don't feel like doing a dash, that could be like the chain rod or something.
Oh yeah.
Up B will be the Ryu engine, the Shoryuken sword thing. Down B.
Counter.
Yeah, I was originally thinking of him just pulling out the shield, but I don't really want to go through all the effort of making that.
Yeah, I can just put it down slash.
So actually, for down B, what I might wind up doing is, I don't know, one of the 0-4 weapons maybe, because these are kind of cool. Or what else is there?
You mean like the shield?
Doesn't he have some kind of downward slash? You know.
He has
But this is down air.
Yeah, that's his, that makes sense.
That'll be his down air.
Where are the weapons? Oh, hey, there's the spear. There's the.
Yeah, some more sprites for him. Yeah, maybe I will make it the shield thing, but instead of it being like a stance, it's like you can hold the shield and then whenever you let go, he throws it. Or one of these.
I go back up.
They're just like the different swingy moves from 4.
Right.
Shield's probably good. It doesn't have to be that complicated, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to make it a stance.
Yeah, I'll figure something out. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Right now, which one had the charge shot in it again?
Charge shot?
Or the charge sword?
Slash, yeah. That one, right?
Z1 Saber. Yeah, there it is. Z1 Saber Shoot. There's my coffee pot. Could somebody go take that off the burner? Alright. So this looks like what we got here. Is this gonna be...
Yeah, what's up with the third sprite? Is that normal?
What?
I said, does the sprite normally look like that for
Yeah.
the third one? Okay.
Will this be big enough, or do I have to split this off into an article? Like for a projectile type thing? Yeah, I think this is still less than 80, so I think this will still work. I gotta get back in the groove. I haven't made sprites in a week or two.
What were you doing last? All right. Well, last week I think you.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah, last week I didn't stream. I had a...
Yeah, you were fixing Apple something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was doing some freelance app development work and realizing that Apple is just awful.
By the way, howdy.
Oh, yes, somebody is... I haven't checked the chat. Hello. I can't...
Shiggy 1 2 3
Sluigi?
4. Sluigi.
Sluigi.
Okay.
The font on that is like the same color as the background.
Yeah.
Hang on, what was the last one I cut? Okay, so that one's cut out. Yeah, I have a weird monitor set up down here. Like I've got my second monitor is off on another table off to the side because this table is too precarious to fit two monitors. So right now I'm getting the feeling that Zero is just going to be obscenely overpowered
Yeah, just
without
giant
making some
hitboxes and-
without making some significant changes. Yeah, giant hitboxes that come out almost immediately and last for
Probably,
days.
Because some of those like give more lag on some of those moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, this attack should be like Ike's forward smash. Just the one attack you always want to hit him with and never can.
Yeah, I need to find a better way to reposition these sprites without doing that shift sprite thing, because that causes some issues based on which direction you're facing.
Oh yeah.
I might just have to like move the whole character forward, which I was trying to avoid doing, but I think might actually cause less problems. So been keeping an eye. Yeah, Sluigi has been keeping an eye on Smashboard's thread since day one. I have been making huge progress. Yes, I have been, like, it's not just me. I mean, a good majority of, like, a lot of the engine code has been done by the programmer in the group Eagle Genes.
Luigi also helps.
Sluigi is,
He's been watching.
he's been
Oh, I see.
watching. But yeah. Yeah, I hope this project turns out good. I mean, I'm making it because I want to play it.
Yeah, that
Like,
makes sense.
that's the big thing.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if I were making a game to try and be, like, popular and stuff,
Yeah,
I'd be
that'll-
selling
that
it.
would never work, yeah.
But I want this game to be Mugen for a new generation. Because
Yeah.
Mugen was the best thing when I was in middle school.
Yeah. I hear it.
Because it
And I
was
think-
like super new, and only the people who are really good at scouring the internet for obscure things would ever find anything cool. So you'd show up with like your flash drive that held 4 megabytes to your friend's house and be just like, check this out, and you plug it in. It's like some super powered like evil like Oni Dan or
Omega
something.
Tom Hanks.
Omega Tom Hanks. Oh shit, this is too wide. It's
This one
96.
will always be rare Akuma.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm sure this game will, like, you know, once, I'm sure it'll be once it's completed, we'll catch on like that. Or
Yeah.
maybe not to the same extent, but it obviously has its appeal.
Yeah. Alright, so I am actually gonna have to cut out the like explosion part and maybe make that an article. And articles I don't have in the XML form yet, so I'm just gonna be coding that up in Python. But they're not too hard to make. So this one I believe is 80. So this one I think we can no, that's still 90. So let's see, what parts need to come out of this? Probably that much. Oh, I'm not on the right layer. Whoops. There we go. This is a fancy shape that I'm gonna have to use the lasso tool for.
It's an absolutely massive F smash. I'm just thinking, you know, logistically here.
Yeah. Yeah, Zero's gonna be overpowered as shit.
He wouldn't be, but I think that shows the potential of Mugen's, like, see, you can make your own bullshit overpowered character.
I'm just putting all of these in one space for now, and then I will probably layer them on top later. Whoops. Missed a bit.
Giant hitbox, of course, I mean he's going to be overpowered.
Damn it.
Like, Shulk,
there we
in
go.
theory, puts out giant hitboxes faster than he should, and he's okay.
But I think the big difference is that, like, Zero, they're gonna be like frame 1 giant
frame one,
hitboxes
yeah,
that
I mean,
last
you can always-
forever.
the-
You can adjust the frames.
Yeah, I could.
But, you know, we're not exactly trying to make a balanced character. You're trying to make a character. You're not
Overpowered
developing-
characters better put in Brawl Meta Knight and Melee Fox.
God.
Or, you know, pre-patch Bayonetta.
The one-touch death combos.
Smash was not ready. Yeah, like, we're not trying to make a balanced fighting game, we're trying to make a Mugen.
Yeah. We're trying to make a game where you can just do a bunch of cool shit.
Now, someone can make their own
Balanced fighting game
Someone can
inside
make
of the
next-
engine.
The Chaos Heart, or what were the good Mugen games?
I don't know. I just played Mugen. Like, I like Mugen more as like a collector thing than an actual game.
Yeah.
I liked finding the characters and trying them out.
But there are some good like full games in there, like
Yeah,
Hyper
there's,
Dragon Ball Z I think they're still working on that one actually.
There's like, I mean, there's Shades of Manhattan. That game was, I like the, like, there's a lot of effort put into it. It's just that all the characters were Ryu in that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope one day there's like a salty bets for TUSSLE, like just
Yeah.
4 random characters from around the
Yeah.
internet fighting each other for fictional.
Like I
money.
said, like the end goal for Tussle is like I want to have a website that's like a hub of characters, and then I can integrate like the Salty Bets AI, like they're not the API in the Salty Bet, and then it'll just run in game. So like you could actually like just solo on your own, like log into your Salty Bets account and then
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
fire up Tussle and it'll play Salty Bets.
Yeah, I like that.
Like it'll pull random characters from the internet. Now I just gotta line all of these up.
Sleazy says, people who wanted Bayonetta and Smash should have saw it coming since her release. I didn't see it coming, and I wanted Bayonetta.
I knew she'd be
and
overpowered. She's,
Yeah.
when I saw her trailer, at least. Like,
Smash. Yeah.
like, this is a character with combos, you know, in Smash.
Yeah, no, I remember
like
when
real combos.
when Ryu came out on the Miiverse stage, one of them was like how to make an overpowered character combos, and it's Ryu at
have
like
combos be fast.
and it's like Ryu at a chalkboard writing this down with like Fox
Yeah.
taking notes.
and Meta Knight.
Yeah, Fox and Meta.
So here's the thing. I've done all of that slicing out, but then I've realized that it's going to be such a pain in the ass to line them up that I might actually
Just
undo it.
slice them out.
And I'm going to unslice them, and instead I'm just going to copy this whole thing and then slice 0 out of those. And then I can resize them as necessary.
All right.
Alright, so we just lost a ton of progress, but whatever. It didn't take too long anyway. So first things first. Is there a copy all layers? No. So here's an idea. I'll just save the work in progress thing for now.
All right. And then what are you going to do?
I'm gonna slice 0 out of them to make
I
the
see.
thing, and then I'm gonna reload it to get 0 back in, and it'll just be easier than moving them over to another thing and then figuring out how
Having
to
to
line
reposition
them
all of
up.
them,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so let's see. This can all go. That's not the lasso. Damn, I missed a pixel. 2 pixels.
Who will notice?
One row of things.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Oh, this one may be a little early to ask, but along down the road, the customizable items
one.
and AI.
So the AI is something that is in the process, but I honestly am just really bad at figuring out how to do it, so I haven't done it in a while. Items, I want some. Like I'm trying to figure out a way to make
Let
like
people make their own items?
yeah, like well, mainly how to have a system for having fighters be able to like swing items
Oh,
like
yeah,
the bat
equip
and
them.
stuff.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm thinking that the idea that I have in mind to make it general enough is really, really slow. Which is basically you would just have a sprite and then you'd make like a rectangular box of a certain color of pixels and it would like color mask that
I see.
with the item, like the
Yeah.
actual item sprite.
Yeah.
But doing that sort of thing on the fly at 60 frames a second, I mean, the game already runs pretty poorly on things with bad processors. Like, graphics card doesn't really make much of a difference, but your processor, because there's a lot of, like, scaling
Oh, yeah.
in this game.
Yeah, I can see that.
And it would just
So it
be...
just slowed the game down.
Yeah, it would be, like, really slow there. However, items that are just, like,
Bombs or...
well, yeah, throwing items would probably work fine, because then you could just have a general throwing sprite,
Yeah.
and then you just need to define, like, where to snap the picture to
Alright.
Like,
Here's the $1,000,000 question. What about assist trophies?
that is actually the easiest thing that I could do.
Oh, cool.
Like,
Okay.
I was actually thinking, and I've had some ideas for assist type items. One of the ones I want is, like, I want Hearthstone cards as, like, assist trophies,
Oh, yeah.
where you go and you just walk over the card and it'll summon, like, Ragnaros, and he'll just blast people with fireballs for a few seconds.
Because, like, I can see assist trophies as, like, someone who doesn't want to make a full character.
Could
but they
just
want-
make an assist trophy, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the ones. So then, if I were to... Okay, there we go. The same one? No, it's different. Okay. Okay, so that should be all of those. And now I basically need to invert. I should have, instead of deleting, I should have cut into
Cut
other
and paste them
layers.
somewhere else, yeah.
But
Well, too late.
well, no, I've got a plan.
Press Control Z a million times.
Yup. Actually, this should be all of them back. And now I just need to basically remove the stuff that I put in the other ones. Okay.
So have you done AI before? AI programming?
Nope. Took a class in it, passed it. No idea how.
You probably get someone else to.
Yeah,
Take a
the
swing at it.
Eagle Jeans has been the one who's been fielding a lot of the AI stuff, but
That's cool.
right now it's on hold until, because I'm changing so much of the way the fighters work right now.
Yeah, so like he shouldn't start working.
So he
until
shouldn't
you
start
finish.
working on it until I'm finished,
Yeah.
because then, you know, he'd just have to do it all over again anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I believe there is an easier way to select everything that's not transparent. Actually, there is, now that I think about it. If I do 1 and then subtract, boom.
Oh.
So actually, now that I think about it, I could... select the proper layer. Um, there we go.
I remember earlier you asked, what character do I want to see the most in Tussle? And I realized the answer is Shovel Knight.
Yeah, actually, Shovel Knight is somebody that I've looked at his sprites and started trying to figure out how I could possibly make this work.
Yeah. I think...
I'm gonna need an artist for it, I think.
Oh yeah? You couldn't just use his normal sprites? That's a shame.
Like, there's just not enough of them.
Yeah,
for certain
he only
things.
has really one melee attack.
Yeah, for normals. Like, specials, I could totally do.
Yeah, because he doesn't have the tools and all that.
Yeah.
But, what's it saying?
Yeah. It's like, I actually like the way about making an AI in Mugen. It's kind of a mix of 2 or 3 programming languages. Yeah, that'll probably be, like, scripting an AI in this one will probably be kind of the same thing, where it'll be sort of Python and also sort of maybe, like, this sort of TUSSLE script with the XML that I've got going on, because it's sort of got a programming language of its own. But yeah, Shovel Knight.
Yeah, no, but it's like Shovel Knight is a character I got my hopes up way too high. Like I was like,
yeah, like
there was a point where I was
with
like,
the amiibo.
yeah, I was like, yes, he's gonna be in Smash. He's confirmed for Smash, and then I
Yeah.
don't know why I did that to myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so, like, we're among the crowd that probably thinks Bayonetta was even better. There are
Yeah.
probably people that you know
I don't know.
were not in that category.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really think I'm in that
I
category.
guess what I mean is like Shovel Knight. It wouldn't have just been a cool character. It would have been like this symbolic gesture of Nintendo, you know,
championing indie games.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Because, I mean, they're already the closest to it.
Yeah.
Because they still make good games.
Yeah, and like I know like Shovel Knight sold the best on Nintendo
Yeah.
platforms and all that.
The problem is just the fact that the Japanese have no idea what
Who he
Shovel
is.
Knight
Yeah,
is.
Yeah.
They also barely knew what Little Mac was, so
Yeah.
that's not exactly.
I remember I saw
Major
some posts like whenever the Shovel Knight amiibo came out and people were like wondering about if he'll be in Smash. And then, or no, I think it was actually whenever the ballot first came out and Shovel
Right,
Knight was on
everyone's
top.
voting for Shovel
And then people on a 2 channel in Japan are like, "What's a Shovel Knight?" And I'm like, this must be what the Americans felt like when Marth was in Melee.
Yeah, pretty much. I know like Little Mac is known as like in Japan as like the one guy from Captain Rainbow or whatever.
The fat
The
guy.
fat guy, yeah. Why not just put in Captain Rainbow? Of course, I'm like, who the hell is Captain Rainbow?
Nintendo, like, they tried to make an IP and failed. Like, for the Wii U, or not for the Wii, for the Wii, a new IP, and it didn't work. Let's see, which one is this one? Okay, so yeah, I'm missing like a white pixel on one of these, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do exactly as I did before. Huh. Fuck it, I'm just gonna delete this pixel, nobody will notice it.
No one will miss it.
No, yeah, what I was saying about Bayonetta, there was like what I found once I saw Bayonetta in the game was like she actually fit a lot better than one would think about a M-rated character in Smash, just because she had
Such a
the style of her
colorful
animations.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
And all that. No, he definitely worked a lot better than like Kratos or whatever.
Kratos.
My bad.
Kratos.
Sorry.
Kratos is the Symphonia guy, who probably also wouldn't have worked in Smash.
Yeah.
But,
But, yeah, I don't think Kratos really fits into any game, even God of War. Like, I don't even think Kratos fits into his own game.
he fit well enough in a Soul Calibur that Lizard Man basically stole his moveset.
Yeah, I love that.
It is
So-
now it is canon that Lizard Man ate Kratos.
Yeah, it's great.
This
'Cause
happens.
because he can you can eat people and absorb them, and mysteriously all of a sudden he has Kratos' moveset. So it's like I wonder what happened to Kratos.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Kratos is just such a fucking caricature.
Yeah, just he's
I kind of like whatever they might be doing with him in the new God of War.
yeah. New God of War, it looks like they're actually trying to give him a character personality. Besides, he is angry.
Yeah.
Like he's You know,
I'm gonna need that.
like they're not making him a really shitty father, but like
Something.
one that's trying.
Yeah, what was the height of this?
Which one? The damage or?
The height of just any of his normal sprites. Just so I can make it consistent there. I don't remember what it was. 64.
Anyways, I was thinking about Mugen characters. I remember Mugen had some like really over the top shit, like the first level of Super Mario Brothers or Contra or whatever
Yeah.
would be a character.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
It'll
that
be
would,
full
do you
on
think it
fan
would be
games
possible
in
to
Mugen.
do that in
Yeah.
TUSSLE?
Yeah, you can make stages
Oh, yeah.
that would do
I-
that. They
yeah, I
wouldn't
guess
have
you
to be
would- Yeah, they
characters,
don't have to be characters. Yeah.
but they would be stages. Because in Tussle, stages are going to be able to have hitboxes and hurt
Oh, so
boxes
you can have
and stuff.
enemies in the
So you could have
stage.
enemies in the stage.
Oh, cool.
Mugen wouldn't let you do that.
Yeah.
So you'd have to pick the specific stage that had like the background and stuff.
Right, and
And
then-
then the character, the opposing character, would wind up being like all of the collision stuff and all that.
Yeah.
But in Tussle, because it's not just background with, scrolly
Yeah,
thing,
right,
like a
right.
fighting game thing,
Um,
you could actually have stages that have hitboxes and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. So there's actually more potential for stuff like that than
Mhm.
there is in Mugen.
Is there a way?
So what do you think will be this game's weaknesses in comparison to Mugen? I guess characters probably can't have. It's hard to make a character with as many moves as the average Mugen character.
Yeah. Also, it'll just it's a different type of fighting game.
Yeah.
And I think Mugen's biggest advantage is just the fact that it's been around for fucking ever.
Yes, like
And
like
it was
this-
around whenever these sort of things were a lot more popular than today.
Oh, yeah.
So there's going to be a lot bigger of a community. Like there was a lot more
Yeah,
people
there's, like,
making
thousands
Mugen
of
characters
characters
than
and
there will be for
stages.
Tussle.
Yeah, makes sense.
And that'll probably be the biggest, issue is just,
lack of community.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would like a huge community, but
That, prove the concept first.
yeah. I'm just gonna figure out how far off this should be offset. So that would be 10, 20. Okay, so it looks like it's 20 pixels off. So whenever I make the article, I have to center it 20 pixels back.
If I recall, Mugen was a thing since 1997.
Yeah, it's old as hell. Currently,
Jesus.
it's at version 1.1 beta. Yup, that sounds like Mugen, alright.
Yeah. I remember when I first saw, I was really young when I
Yeah.
first saw a screenshot of Mugen. I assumed it was like MS Paint or something like it's
Yeah.
not a real game.
Yeah. But yeah, I would like for Tussle to be as big as Mugen, but I'm not really expecting that to happen.
Yeah.
Because Mugen is huge.
Yeah. As long as it has a website where people
Yeah, and also, that was one of the cool things about Mugen, is that there wasn't a website. There was really no central place. You had to go find a community,
Yeah.
and then there were, dozens of communities that are, the official Mugen community.
Right.
I don't know, because it was a sort of a product of its time, because you
Yeah,
can't really
back
have
when-
that sort of
back
thing.
when the internet was this mysterious.
Yeah, whenever the internet
underground
was this
kind
sort of
place.
mysterious Wild
Yeah.
West, and you had to,
stake out
travel.
your frontier.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, the answer is probably just whichever subreddit,
Exactly, like the Mugen subreddit. There's probably a fucking torrent collection of literally every Mugen character ever released on the internet ever.
I'm sure, yeah.
But yeah, a lot of the fun in that game was trying to hunt down and find cool characters, like find creators that you enjoy.
Find which Dragon Ball Z character was the real character.
That wasn't bullshit.
I remember like I would see some videos online of this Magma Dragoon character who was completely overpowered. It's like I need to find that one. I can never find that exact one.
Yeah.
I can only find this even more bootleg version, and it's not like the Magma Dragoon was anything but bootleg, but the one I found was even more bootleg.
Yeah.
There were like Mugen. I mean, Mugen was all bootleg, but there were different levels of
Quality.
let's just say bootleggery.
Yeah. It's like there's the quality bootleg. Like, have you seen recently that Chinese knockoff of Splatoon for mobile?
No.
Like,
What's that?
they made Splatoon for mobile.
Like for tablets or.
Like phone.
Yeah, I see.
Like in China, there is
it like,
Splatoon
is it actual Splatoon like the?
for the phone.
Same thing.
It's like exactly it. I don't know. Should I bring up the video on the stream?
Alright, yeah, sure. If
I don't know.
Luigi says no, then
Luigi,
we'll
it
go
says,
back.
yeah, Electbyte had to make their own website at one point in time, which is currently down. Back whenever we were talking about Mugen's
Oh, yeah,
website.
right.
Hang on.
Alright.
I am going to show you guys this Chinese knockoff of Splatoon.
Yeah, I'm curious. How much does it look like it?
Amazingly, like, they and the thing is like, I don't want to see somebody talking about it.
Some reaction video. Or
Hang on.
Can you just say? We'll probably get more.
You can search Reddit for it, I guess.
Well, no, I saw it on the Reddit, and
Yeah,
it was it was just a video of a thing, and I don't want to see like a YouTube journalist talking
Like,
about it.
Whoa, this is so crazy. We'll be doing that.
Right, we will be doing that. I don't need to compete with somebody else. There's Chinese bootleg. Yeah, why wait for the new Splatoon? Chinese
Right.
players have it on mobile. Alright, just like, look at how, oh, fucking hell.
Nintendo copyrighted. Come on,
why?
Nintendo
Yeah.
doesn't own this game.
Come on, that only makes
Yeah.
Splatoon sell better if they saw how
Right.
bootleg the Chinese version.
God damn it.
That's fine.
Can I find it? Hang on. Bootleg
Splatoon.
mobile Splatoon.
What
What's
is
this?
this? LOL.
Yeah. I don't want some. Here. Bootleg Splatoon. There's some dude talking.
That's fine.
We're
I
gonna
just
be
wanna-
talking,
I just-
but like,
yeah.
okay.
So it looks like Splatoon.
Yeah, like it's
Same
Splatoon.
models,
And a bunch of people on the Reddit thread were all like, oh, these Chinese hacks. And I'm just like, no, this is a legit game. This took a full team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, this took hundreds of man hours at least. Like,
Yeah, it's this whole single player.
it has the whole campaign.
Jesus.
It is literally Splatoon ported to mobile. And I'm like, God damn. This is probably the most effort that's been spent on any mobile game ever.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, period.
Yeah, it's not
like,
just-
legitimate mobile games don't have this much
It's
effort
not
put
just
into
Candy
them.
Crush with squids. It is literally Splatoon.
It is literally Splatoon. And the thing is, like, these low poly models, they couldn't have ripped. They had to make.
Yeah.
Like, they had to make these. They had to make the
couldn't just
interface. They had
press
to
the
program
downgrade
the
button
game.
or whatever,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're like, there's not a press button to receive lower res Splatoon.
Yeah. That's
But yeah, they had to do all the animations. They had to do all the physics.
I guess it's like
It's
so much effort put into a ripoff.
I know, right?
They could be doing so
Like, they could have made an actual mobile game that was just like something
Reminds me of
inspired.
that,
Like,
the other Chinese, like the Chinese King of Fighters 13 ripoff, which they didn't just make a ripoff. They made a ripoff of a game with some of the best sprite work of all time, and it looked pretty good. It was good enough that they actually managed to get. Like SNK sort of encouraged them and actually allowed some of their own characters.
Yeah, they crossed
as guest
over with
characters. And then the main character of the new game looks the new King of Fighters looks like the main character of the Chinese ripoff. And what do you know? The new King of Fighters is funded by a Chinese company.
so the ripoff was good enough that
Yeah,
they
the
just
most-
bought King of Fighters.
pretty much. Yeah, because at the time SNK was just going belly up. So
because they made this beautiful game that was way too expensive to make.
Because nobody actually cares about King of Fighters.
Okay, they care about it in Mexico, they care about it in Korea, and in China. Just not here.
But
and
none
not
of
in
those
Japan.
none of those countries matter as much as America.
there we go.
But no, apparently, you know, in Mexico, most kids grew up with like some kind. There was a bodega down the street somewhere where there was a King of Fighters arcade cabinets. Like every little shop had one, had some kind of cabinet, probably because it was easy to pirate. It was cheap, like. So it's.
Yeah, and also in China, a dude killed someone over a game.
He didn't die, but
He didn't
there
die,
was
right.
but there was a stabbing.
Yeah.
A guy got stabbed over King of Fighters '97. Not even one of the good ones.
Man,
They're cool with each other after
how
that.
good were the first 96 of them if they made another sequel? And the sad thing is, that's not
Yeah,
too
it's
far
not- yeah,
off
you're-
from the truth.
You're off by a few, but yeah, that's about how many they made.
You know, give or take another 83.
It's like people say Street Fighter is rehash. I mean, you know, they may have a bunch of supers and turbos, but at least they're only up to 5.
Yeah. Well, I think it's almost the thing that bugs. At least you know we see like 96. You know how many there are. No, but like the fact that like this, you can't tell if it's Super Turbo Hyper that came before or after Ultra Super Turbo.
Yeah. And then you wind up buying the wrong one, and then nobody will play with you.
Like, what was it? Dark Side Phil won an Evo tournament because they were playing one of the really shitty versions of Street Fighter 2. And like he was all full of himself, and like I think to this day he calls himself an Evo champion that no one else thinks is, you know, a credible win.
So before I do the article, I'm just gonna get the forward smash actually working.
Same reason you don't see that kid that picks Rob to win Brawl Evo the one time they had items bragging about it.
That's awesome. I never saw that.
It's kind of sad because the Smash community just bullied him because they were just pissed off at the fact that there were items at that tournament.
Yeah. Let's see. So this would be.
Like, he was legit by that weird tournament standards, and that like he picked Rob and had this and had this way to land his final smash every time, and
I will get this hitbox later, but let's just see how the animation works. I have to shift it forward a little
I
bit,
see.
but
Little tiny. I recall the splash being much bigger than this right there.
well, that's what I mean. The
Yeah.
splash is going to be basically counted as a projectile.
I see. Okay, gotcha.
oh, so I thought you
Yeah,
said
that's
you were
yeah.
having
That's why.
problems
No,
with
that's why
this.
he was removing it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I've just got to figure out how far to shift it.
I guess what you're saying, you were having a problem with projectiles because of the idea of one going all the way across the screen, not necessarily. I remember you were saying you were having problems doing those.
Well, I don't have them in like the XML format yet. I have to do those in Python. Okay, so let's see here. This will be 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then that'll be doubled to 28 because 0 is tiny. Yeah, there's another problem. Since it's shifting the sprite,
Yeah.
it's not shifting the position. So I'm actually gonna... Let's see how this turns out if I just shift the fighter. Is it shift position, or I don't even remember my own syntax. Shift position, yeah.
There we go.
That's fighter position.
Well, that's the name of the action. Shift position is the
Yeah.
syntax thing. And then this one, instead of shifting it back to 0, I have to just reverse the shift, so that goes negative. Ah, my hand is on the completely wrong row of the keyboard. Okay. So let's see how this looks. The problem with shift position is that the camera
Shifts
tracks.
the camera too, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to figure something out on this.
You can make that one Devil Assist trophy guy that just shift the camera all the way to the right for an attack.
But I mean, that works. It's just awkward, and it'll look less awkward with an opponent.
Multiplayers, let's look.
Still a little awkward.
It's not awkward, it's dynamic. You can sell a game with that kind of feature.
So let's see here. What could I do to fix this?
You could actually make a character around the idea of manipulating the camera. I guess that's what Swiggly does in Skullgirls.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, I could, but I don't need to.
That's not
I don't
it
need to
shouldn't be every
keep,
character.
I don't need to keep the bug to do that. I mean, the characters do have access to Python code. I could have them do whatever I want them to do.
Yeah. Alright.
Let's see. What is the way to fix this? I think. Let's see. Instead of shifting, I have to draw the sprite in a different place. But I also need. No. It's because so much of it. I might just need to go in and re-edit the sprites and center them all. But then I would need to make the sprites bigger, and I just have to go. That's probably going to be the only solution. Everything else is going to be a hack job, because I should have made them that way to begin with. So I'm gonna have to make the sprites wider to fit these things so that everything can be in the center.
I see.
Or, alternatively, what I could do is make everything else go to the back.
How you do that?
Like, take these ones that are centered and make them positioned in the back. So that the ones that need more space have it, and the ones
I
that
see.
don't need more space don't,
Yeah, I gotcha.
aren't centered. But that'll be a lot of tedious work, and I will do that off camera.
Got it.
Because basically I'm just going to have to go through in every single one of these,
Yeah.
and then like probably recombine them back into the single file thing,
Right.
then shift them back, and then spread them back out again.
Yeah, no, it's just do the right now. You should just do the AAA approach of just make the game and don't worry about debugging some other thing.
Yeah. Charge for DLC.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
On that note, I'm still trying to download the Street Fighter V story mode.
Yeah.
So like they finally released that. 4 months after the game was released.
long
And-
after everybody's completely fucking stopped caring.
Yeah, pretty much.
And there was a time where
but-
you were considering getting it, but it was like, now wait until the game's finished. Like, well, the game's kind of finished now, but you don't care anymore.
Because everybody else has moved on. Who will I play Street
like-
Fighter with?
Like, that's sort of the thing is that a fighting game's only as good as the people playing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So like last night they released it, I think, right?
Yep.
And there's this update like, oh, let's get the update. And it's like a 6-hour update. Like, I guess that's the one. So leave, come back, and it's like, oh, we didn't get it. Actually, there's a different update. That's another 6-hour update we have to get to actually get it.
Also, if I had the money to get Street Fighter V now, I would just buy Stellaris.
Stellaris. Is that space game?
Yeah, it's that space grand strategy game.
Right.
Yeah.
6 viewers. That might be a new record.
Oh shit, 6 viewers. That's 5 more than I've gotten at one time before.
What did we do right?
I don't know. I think we shot on Street Fighter 5.
Shooting against Street Fighter, immediately Stream Monsters flood the.
I was saying that maybe it was the Chinese Splatoon bootleg.
Maybe it was the Chinese Splatoon
Actually, I think the
bootleg.
viewer count went down by 1. Now it's up by 4.
Yeah. Actually, oh, so what's this one? 14. Might be 10 actually.
Back down to 2.
Yeah.
Why you gotta do that?
Probably because it was all code. No
Yeah.
flashy stuff. I wonder if the actual way to do it would be to like constantly have matches on screen while you're coding.
Matches with what? TUSSLE?
Yeah,
How can you have a match?
TUSSLE.
Well, I mean, there's no match to be had right now.
Hitboxy versus Zero.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's no AI.
Yeah. It just
And
two-
Zero, like 90% of his things
it would be
crash the
two
game.
boxes staring at each other on a battle. I would be sad if we got more viewers than that, because that means people would find that more interesting. Oh.
Actually, wait, so let's see here. So that'd be 4, 8, 12, 16, 24. It's not moving.
We need like reaction cameras, I think, to make this solve it. You know, like you say, there's a bug, and all of our eyebrows like raise like a mile high. Go like, what?
Figure I'll get the hitbox in a bit. What was the... God, it's been a while since I've had to make an article. Okay. Index frame 4. Honestly, that might work just as a sort of prototype. We'll figure out how this works. Yeah, load article and activate article. Alright.
honestly forget. Does this game have wave dashing?
Yep.
L canceling?
Yep.
Dash dancing?
Yeah, well, kind of. It's hard. It should. It's just not working. Okay. And now I actually have to make this
Vectoring?
right. DI.
What's it called when you're being launched and you like?
That's
that's
DI.
That's DI, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dream canceling?
What's stream cancellation?
I didn't even
You're
know that
supposed
one.
No, that's King of Fighters 11. I just
Ah.
think it's one of the best names for a mechanic, just because Dream cancel.
I was waiting for someone to like give a burn like what's stream counseling? It sounds like Street Fighter 5 or something like that.
You know what dream canceling is?
What?
Mighty Number 9.
Yeah.
That's Dream delay.
No, it's canceling.
It's canceling dreams.
When did it become bad? When did it?
I'd say like
Because
when
when
I mean,
it was,
obviously,
there was a
the
long
answer
time-
that a lot will give you would be the Dina issue.
Well, I think the problem with that is that it wasn't a problem. It was just indicative of a larger problem. That
But I mean, because that was the Kickstarter mod or whatever, right?
the
Community
social
manager.
justice.
the community
Yeah.
manager that like banned people from the forums.
Right. But I mean, like I remember even I think during that, like, you know, my number 9 was still sort of being hailed as like the best thing that's going to happen. That was just an annoying thing that
Yeah.
was bugging.
Like,
me.
I think it was probably the second crowdfunding campaign for voice acting was the big warning sign.
Yeah. And then the whole Red Ash thing.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Whoops.
Basically, it was around that time when it became clear that Inafune didn't want to make a game; he wanted to make a franchise.
Yeah.
And the animated series. And
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
Mm. Probably. I mean, the Mega Man animated
yeah, will it be
series
competing with
is
the Mega Man
yeah,
cartoon to see which is a shittier?
a shittier, dump on the franchise.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the Mega Man cartoon could turn out all right. I'm hoping that design looks better in
motion.
because
Yeah.
that's the only thing I'm worried about. Because the plot
Yeah, if
could
it's
work.
if it's just my life as a teenage robot with Mega Man, I think I would watch it.
I'd still watch it. Yeah.
I'd probably watch it if even if it was really shit. I'd watch a few episodes just because.
Although what I don't get is like the Archie comic series is potentially the best adaptation of Mega Man. Full stop.
Yeah, I mean,
Why don't they just do more of that?
yeah, right. Just
I feel like Archie comics are just made by big fans.
Oh, yeah.
Of Matt,
Huge fans.
Mega Man song, and like almost to its as it's almost its weakness that they like it too much, and so they make stories that are just that have so many nods, so many little things that you'll get locked out if you aren't paying attention to all of it.
I don't know. I mean, I think I've only read like the first few runs or whatever. Of the
There's a
Mega
bigger
Man
issue
ones,
with
but,
Sonic than there is with Mega Man.
Yeah. Sonic's weird
Yeah.
because of all of the characters it has. I mean,
They had to stop.
yeah, they have to stop doing
They
that.
still have a billion characters.
Like, I mean, I know the Mega Man comic introduces a few new characters, but I thought it's like I thought it was pretty strict. Like, I don't understand like how come like for like the cartoons and stuff. Why can't you just have Mega Man's a robot that wants to be human and he fights
Well, that doesn't
robot
animate
masters.
and it
What-
doesn't go away,
Yeah,
and
what
it's
is that?
not scaled. It's not
Well-
scaled.
I see.
Now, the
That's
real question is, can you actually like leave two of those there and have someone bounce in between them forever?
Well,
Oh,
they don't have
okay.
hitboxes at
Yeah,
the
like
moment.
Aeon's reflectors.
Oh man, that would be cool. I'm sure obviously you can do that with Python or whatever
Yeah.
at some point.
Do anything.
Yeah. That'd actually be really cool for a Smash Bros. Character though, to make like a trap character.
Yeah.
Well, that's Duck Hunt Dog.
Yeah, I guess no, but I mean like someone who makes like
Villager.
those like those things you throw the bouncers.
Yeah.
Someone who can just like create those.
So Melee Ness with the yo-yo glitch.
yeah, pretty much that, but built around that kind of shenanigans or those kinds of shenanigans.
So, let's see. Hang on. Oh, I've also got to. The size is going to be off. I have to do that, but I think I've got the actual like animating working now.
All right.
Yeah, it's working.
Yeah, but yeah.
I just have to move,
It
like
doesn't
resize
stick
it.
around. Or
Yeah.
anything. That's good.
So I'm gonna do this lazily.
Chris, resize.
I'm sure nothing
Yep.
will go wrong.
I just want to see if it works, and then I'll do it right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, you'd like it's good if it if it's easy to fix.
Yeah. So
You
I
want it
just
to be-
need to add in a scale. A scale field for this, like I did for 0, so that rather than like losing fidelity here, and because it's also going to be zoomed out in the game, it'll just know to use the native sprite resolution whenever it's at twice its normal size. Like, ooh, that didn't. Oh, I've
So
got
you
to
move the right, yeah.
change the sizes of it because it's because it's bigger now. Oh wait, hang on. Positioning's a little off.
But it looks right size, I think.
Yeah. So let's see.
Right size by the standards of that is way too big for a Smash attack.
Yeah, it looks the
but-
right size for 0. I mean, I'm not talking about
Yeah,
for
it
Smash.
fits.
but
I mean, it looks
It looks like Spirit's
obscenely
attack.
bullshit. How much do I
Do you want it to be higher or
change this
lower?
by? Hang on. So I'm just gonna see what happens if I don't resize its, if I don't shift its X position. First off, it needs to go up a little higher too.
Gotcha.
Does it now?
Yeah. I need to finish on the builder. It works. I can edit stuff. I can create stuff, but I can't actually view things. So I'm still flying blind.
I see.
It doesn't even feel like it's
Changing?
changing.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I just realized what the problem is.
What's that?
There we go. It was resizing itself whenever it gets activated, whenever it's recentering on the owner, because I just copied that over from the other article code that I had. So this one was probably right at the beginning. Okay, no, it
Yikes.
wasn't. But it's different. It is different
That's
now.
true. So we are actually moving it.
Yes. So let's see what happens if I don't move it at all. Now that's pretty close. It needs to go further to the right and then a little bit up. I think that might be it.
Let's look.
Huge, no?
Oh, it's huge, but that's not the concern. Who gives a hell if it's huge?
Yeah.
I think it could be a little more to the right.
1 second. I know what I could do to make this easier.
Clock tick.
Drop the game to 20 frames a second for the time being.
I see.
It needs to go forward a little more.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's the spot.
Yeah, perfect.
Now, if you're gonna fix the camera bug, and then it's gonna ruin everything else.
Nah.
Probably. Yeah, probably. But whatever. It looks cool. So now we can give it a hitbox.
Alright.
And I don't think the hitbox needs to cover absolutely all of this.
Yeah, maybe just that
Like just
area,
the sort of center part.
Not quite the splash or anything.
Yeah. Let's work with just this one for now to get the sizes.
Alright.
Alright, so this would be the center point. And let's draw the box that we want the hitbox to cover. So let's try something like this.
Yeah, I think that looks good.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So size-wise, we're looking at, I'm going to call it 56 by 74.
So do you think it would be misleading to have the top part of it not do anything? Like, do you want to make like a
Maybe.
second small hitbox that,
Maybe something that's not quite as
yeah.
center. Oh wait, I was looking at the top left, not the size. So it's 72 by 70. So this should go down to 36, 35. All right. And then let's put another dot there. And then we just find its offset from the center. So we are 12 pixels forward, 34 pixels down.
Howdy.
Hello. 12 pixels forward,
For like
34
30 seconds,
pixels
we were
down.
up to 6 viewers.
Yeah, I know, it was awesome. We're down to 2 again, though.
Where did we go wrong?
Female.
Female, yeah. you,
Well,
you
no,
jumped-
we were at 6 before, for a while, and it's been down to 2 for a
We
little
added
bit.
a new character to the roster and we jumped the shark. That's what happens. Happens to everyone.
Yeah. Except, before 0 was added, we were averaging 0 viewers.
Oh. Hey.
Ah.
Yeah.
And that
So
feels
this-
that feels like the hitbox doesn't actually hit anything.
Yeah, I could probably nudge it forward some. So yeah, I'll probably do like this being the big hitbox and then a smaller like
A little further forward.
over here on the stuff that's
Right now,
not.
this attack is really just a fancy headbutt.
Swords just there to intimidate them.
I mean, it's a pretty decent range because like any part of their hurt box overlaps with this hitbox and it'll hit them.
Yeah, try hitting hitbox with it just for.
Well, it doesn't do any damage.
well,
I haven't
yeah.
defined any damage
Yeah,
or
that's
anything
true.
for it yet.
That's true.
So let's give it some. So let's. I don't know. What's a good base damage? I mean, it's fast. Let's do 10.
All right.
Pretty fast for
What,
a forward
charge
smash. Yeah, default. So then base knockback. You know, I'm gonna give us some more room to see. Let's compare two hitboxes forward smash. Which isn't actually the best one to compare to because this one is weird in that it does almost no knockback early and then immediately obliterates you at a certain point. But yeah, so let's see, base knockback. Do we want this one to be like scale up, like a finishing move?
Yeah, it
Or-
looks like a kill move, I think.
Yeah, so it should probably be a kill move. So we'll give it a low base knockback.
Yeah.
Zero 0.3. Let's try that. We'll see how that goes. $30. It'll send him. Actually, you know what? Let's find exactly the. Let's find this angle. Let's do some trigonometry up in this motherfucker. Let's find out the angle that these spokes launch at.
All right.
Okay. So then, let's see. Let's assume they are here. So let's see. Angle 124.17. That's cool that it did that for
It
me.
measures your angle.
Yeah, but I don't think that's angled from forward. That would be. Let's see something real quick. This is angle 0. And then let's start from here. Go all the way up to here, and it'll tell me 55.83. So let's call it. Let's just do 55.
All right. What else do we need?
I need, I believe, charge damage, like how much more damage it does on charge. Actually, so let's see. Let's drop this to 8, and then give it, for each level of charge,
Plus,
0.5%, and it'll charge 8 times,
I see.
so it'll
So it gets
go
a
up to
plus
12.
4. I see. Okay, gotcha.
Charge BKB. Let's have it, the charge increase the base knockback, but not the knockback growth.
All right.
So then it'll be after 8. It'll go up to just actually let's do 4. So it's 4 times 8, that'd be 60, that'd be 32, that'd go up to about just over 9 base knockback.
What's the base knockback right now?
6.
Got it.
Now we bring in a hitboxy for him to beat up.
All right.
It didn't do much at low percent. I think I need to up the base. 6 is way too low. I also forgot what I mapped jump to on the player 2 controller, so.
It also seems to do 8% fully charged instead of.
Yeah. Maybe I
How much,
put in
for
the
reference,
wrong-
how much does the just do some normal slashes on them? Just because those only do like 6 each, also, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Mm-hmm. So yeah. Let me check the hitbox real quick. What is it looking for? Charge damage. That should be. That should be it. What happens if I just make this straight 1? Not 80. That'd be a lot. Ooh. Still not boosting damage. I see what the issue is.
What?
The hitbox, like charging, it'll charge the hitbox for the action, but not
for
for
the
the
attack.
article, because it's a different
It's
hitbox.
a projectile, right?
Yeah, it's
I
it's
see.
a
I
different
gotcha.
hitbox. So like the
Right.
charge attack is saying like I'm gonna buff up this attack.
And the attack is just like that little.
The attack like the there isn't a hitbox
The
for it,
actual-
so it's buffing
Yes,
up, not
the
a
actual
hitbox.
big explosion. That's the actual attack isn't being changed, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's in a separate that's a separate hitbox. So all I've got to do is make that hitbox think that this is this hitbox,
Got it.
and so then that would be. Oh, I got it. It would be. Dot. What did I call? Like, what is the syntax for that? Where is actions? I don't have it open. Hang on. Charge. And then let's give it a name. It would be blast hitbox. And so now So then that should take care of it. So now, instead of creating the hitbox here, I create it in the attack and then reference, like just read it from here. So that this one knows this, like, since it's owned by the action will be able to charge it.
Oh, all right. Let's see what happens then.
Because, yeah, the action that does the attack basically says, every hitbox I own, every step of the charge, up its damage. But the action didn't own this hitbox. It owned the article, and the article owned the hitbox.
All right. Oh.
Didn't, let's see, blast hitbox, blast hitbox. Let's see. Oh, I'm in Hitboxy's stuff still. Whoops, I changed Hitboxy's forward smash into something that doesn't work.
Oops. Can you just copy that into?
Yeah, I
Zero?
can. I've just gotta.
Cool.
Whoopsies.
All right. Let's
It
try
helps
that.
to be editing the right character. Let's go on to the training stage real quick.
So it doesn't get stuck on the platforms.
Darn it.
Oh, what happened?
Has no attribute get it. What the heck? Okay. Let's do some debug print statements. Before all these errors, I should see not that. Oh, it's not even at that. It's whenever it's loading the hitbox here. This is just to get a print statement here. So they both have rects. Alright. They both got this field. So let's see. I'm an idiot. That was a period, not a comma. It was seeing it as a decimal number.
Oh, okay. Is that really all there was?
Welcome to programming!
That's great. Let's try it out. Whoop.
Okay, this is a different hitbox though.
Okay.
Key error, blast hitbox. And then I should be able to... Yeah, it's not added yet. Okay. So this article is being loaded before... Okay, I know what I need to do. I need to move this out of the definition of the article and put it into the activation. Because it was just, it didn't have the hitbox loaded before it tried to load the article. Yeah. Just gonna see if it crashes first. No
Okay,
crash.
you got it.
It's
Cool.
tiny though. What the hell?
Yeah.
Why is it so tiny?
I think it just got smaller.
The ultimate toe attack.
Mighty toe tap. And it's still not buffing the damage. What the hell? Okay. Okay, so it is calling that charge function, but for some reason it doesn't feel like upping that damage. It's probably whenever I did the hitbox rework, I might have messed something up and it doesn't load the charge damage properly. Yeah, I think I know what I need to do. Since now I no longer need to have that like chargeable to let the thing know that it's a chargeable hitbox, because now they're the same, and basically just if it doesn't have what? Oh, that was I guess I don't. I thought I had platform drop working. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. We're near the end of the.
It's,
And
drop
now
through
I
the
can't.
Move.
I think there's a syntax error somewhere. I think I messed something up.
Alright.
Yes, there is. I didn't change the close tag.
Ah,
So it just wasn't loading the actions file.
I see.
Welcome to code.
Yeah. Because I think you can platform jump. It goes from my side.
Yeah,
So
I've seen
it's when you
it.
start spinning downwards.
Mhm.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. That buffed its damage. But why is it still so tiny? Why are you so small?
So, what's the size of his other, his normal tech hitbox, just for comparison's sake?
72 by 32. Yeah, this is the right size. Or yeah, wait, 22, 30. Is that? I think I got the center and the size backwards. That would make sense. Yeah, I think I had them in the reverse order, and I just copied them over wrong.
Alright, let's see now.
There we go.
Hey, cool.
Well, that's back to being a little bit too much to the left.
Yeah.
But hey, it bounces them really high.
Yeah.
It's actually an attack now.
Yeah. It is, in fact, an attack. Let's give it another 10 pixels forward. We'll see how that goes. And then I'm actually going to put it on a normal stage and see
If it
how it
launches them
kills.
off, yeah.
Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah, it looks like it moves a little too,
Well, I mean,
So the thing
technically-
is that for some reason momentum isn't carrying during hit stun.
oh.
So like whenever they regain control of their character, for some
They
reason
just
it's
drop immediately downward?
yeah, it's stopping his horizontal motion.
Yeah.
That is something strange that I should fix that. But that's very deep engine stuff that I'm not going to do
not
right
gonna-
now.
It will not be televised.
That's an engine issue. So let's see. Let's assume center of FD. At what point does it actually put him over the edge? Oh, that was a tech. It's knocking him prone, so. I'm trying to tech in place, but
I see.
my timing is bad. Nope. I hit the special action button, and I didn't have the
Special
articles
action?
updated for hitboxes.
I see.
But yeah, I don't know. I've got to get that yeah, that trajectory thing is a
Yeah,
bit of a problem.
Yeah. It looks pretty good ignoring the fact that he's only going upwards.
Yeah. Let's see here. Hang on. It might be something simple. Let's see. What is making him stop dead in his tracks? Is it airscape? Might be. No. So if I've done this right, he should just sort of keep continuing on in that direction. Nope, that wasn't the code that... Whoa.
Whoa.
I did a sliding forward
That was some
smash.
skill right there.
I did a dashing forward smash off the edge. Yeah, why is he just coming back down? But yeah, I don't know. That's too deep of
Yeah,
an
that's
engine
weird.
problem.
Another time.
Your attack is otherwise finished.
Yeah.
So at this rate, it's one attack a week. You'll be finished with 0 in about 3 months.
Yeah. At least until, the builder's finished, and then it'll be a lot faster.
Be easier to do it, yeah.
And also, every week I seem to be getting sidetracked fixing bugs.
Yeah. I think because of how early the game is in development, every attack will have like 50 problems.
Yeah. All right.
There's a solid formula, I'm sure it will
Yeah.
mesh together.
So, I don't know. I guess that's that.
Yeah,
There's
that's
not
it.
really enough time left
We
to do
finished-
anything cool.
We finished our objective. We made
Yeah.
a attack for 0.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there's a little.
A lot of...
There's an issue. There's issues, but again, they are with
So
with
is
the
there
game
still
itself,
the,
not with the attack.
Is there
Yeah.
still the problem of the screen moving when you?
Yeah.
that's
still
right.
there.
Right.
So actually, you know what I could do for the last 20 minutes or so?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen The Builder?
The Builder. No. Ooh, is this a character builder? Or?
Yeah.
Oh.
So let's load up Zero.
And can you look at all the sprites here and stuff? Or?
So watch, if I set to jump, then I can actually like view his jump.
Cool.
So let's do something cool.
Alright.
Like just to show you the progress. So let's see, frame 5, change sprite jump. Let's say we want him to look silly and we want him to dash whenever he jumps.
Got it.
Save fighter. We just made one quick change there.
I
See?
see. Yeah. Cool.
So I've changed the sprite in the builder and
Yeah.
it works.
Cool.
So like when most people make characters, it
They'll
won't
be using
like,
that. They
yeah, it
won't be using
what
this
you're doing.
Python.
It's
They
like-
won't be doing what I'm doing.
Cool. That's good to know. That's good to know because this whole time I've been
That's
watching.
the question,
I've been
like,
looking at your thing, going, "How do I do this?"
Yeah.
Like who's like is
So-
everyone going to have to learn, to do all this?
Yeah.
This
So
nonsense
basically the idea
to,
would be new fighter button does nothing right now. Like you'd have a character and then there will be a button to add these actions. And like let's say
And you
neutral attack,
you
right?
give them the sprite and you define the properties. For
Yeah,
it, right?
and then like frame 0, nothing. Frame 1, when does it activate? Yeah. So like frame
I
2,
see.
I would click a button and be like, activate this hitbox. And then, so we can see here what it looks like on frame 2,
Yeah.
and then on frame 3.
Oh,
so
that
frame
sounds
3 it
so
should
much
actually.
easier.
Yeah. So these should actually be on frame 3, now that I think about it. That forward attack is activating his hitbox of frame 2 soon.
Yeah.
So it's even better than it looks.
Cool.
And it looks pretty damn good.
Yeah.
But yeah. So the thing is right now, you'll notice you can't see the hitboxes. So you're still in the same boat of having to do all the bullshit
Right,
where I have to
yeah.
like find the
Yeah,
center
that's why you
points
keep.
on this.
That's why you keep loading it up every time you want to see the hitbox, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, right now what is missing is the ability to add new things in an easy way.
Yeah.
Because right now you'd have to go and add them in on this, and I want to have like buttons that are just like
Yeah,
new
new
action,
fighter, new
new
action.
sub action, things like that. And then viewing the hitboxes, hurt boxes, and collision thing in real time on the screen. And then it'll be a whole lot easier to build characters, and then I'll probably be able to do several sprites, several characters in one
Yeah, you could probably
episode.
Yeah, like make a character. Yeah, I could
character
probably
would
make
take a
character in
couple
one
of
day.
hours, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the hard part is making the sprites, and
Yeah.
again, that is what took up most of my time was making these sprites.
Right.
Like that was a good, 60-70% of the stream was me getting these sprites working. But anyway, that is a bit of a progress update on everything.
Yeah, it's looking good.
And
you might have to change his jump back unless you can
I changed it back.
Okay.
I just Control Z'd it.
press save, so it's always.
Well, yeah, but I reopened the XML file and then undid the change because what it does is it saves a new XML file. That's why it's using this XML now, because that's really easy to generate.
Yeah.
So the builder spits out, XML,
Yeah.
because I just convert the object back into XML.
The builder works in XML. So the average character. So like if you want to do crazy shit, you usually want to.
Yeah, if you want to do crazy shit, then you want to build your thing in Python. So the thing I thought is like, basically the line, like let's use Smash 4,
Yeah.
like Rosalina, Little Mac, because of his
With his own meter.
with his meter and
yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So Rosalina, Little Mac,
Ryu.
Ice
and
Climber. Oh, that's
yeah,
not Smash
Ice
Four.
Climbers aren't in Smash
Yeah,
4,
yeah.
but they would also need it.
Yeah.
So basically Ryu, Rosalina, and
What, like-
Little Mac.
yeah.
And does anybody else?
Would a character
Nobody
like
else
Duck
has
Hunt be a normal character?
Yeah,
They don't
it's
see
super
that.
easy. Yeah, it's nothing really. I mean, all of his gimmicks are just visual gimmicks. They're still just
like,
hitboxes
stuff in general.
and
It's
stuff.
like Ness or Duck Hunt where they can control their attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a normal thing you can do.
Bowser Jr. with the fact that he's sometimes out of his car. That's like.
That could work. Yeah, you just have separate actions for those.
Cool.
Basically what you do is for like the PK Thunder, how it would work is you would inside of the action you just set up like if this button is pressed then move like past this function. Shulk is just toggling variables,
Nice.
so you could just do like an if mode is power, then
But
set
you do that
damage
in
to
the
this.
builder. You could do that in the builder, is what you're saying?
So what I would do for this is there's the if action is like you give it a variable and then a value you're comparing it to, and then it'll execute a group of sub actions, right? So what you need to do is just for all of Shulk's damaging moves, you do an if thing and you just check for each of his Monado states. If he's in this state, you execute this, and then what that block of code does is it modifies the hitbox to do like more damage or less damage or
Yeah,
whatever.
so if it's in this state, he does 10 damage. This state, 20 damage. All that.
And then for like the shield Monado and the things that make him easier to hit, you can actually just directly manipulate the fighter's weight
Stats.
and armor stats and things like that.
That's
What
cool.
are the other crazy things in Smash 4? Oh yeah, witch time. Can you do that? Can you do that through the character builder, or would you have to do that in Python?
Might have to do that in Python because that is affecting the other character.
Yeah, it slows everything
Now the other
down.
question is, can you do a hybrid work? Like if you have a character that's mostly normal but they have a meter like Matt, can you do like most of the work? through
Yes,
the builder
actually.
And then just do their special
So like,
thing
if
through
you
the
look at the
closer
hitboxy
programming?
actions XML, you can see like all this stuff I was doing, and then like near the end of it, where is it? Near the end. Oh yeah, near the end of it, I just said fuck it, and I'm loading the actions from code. I've stopped. I got tired of converting them.
Yeah, so that's cool because like
So-
Ludac's a very
yeah.
basic character with the exception of
Right, his meter.
His meter.
So what it is there's this sub action is load code action. You give it a file and you give it the action name, and as long as this Python file contains a class that is named this that implements the action stuff, it'll load it. It'll load the whole action instead of forward special here.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty robust. Like
Yeah.
the idea is to try to abstract out as much of it as possible because a lot of the Smash characters do basically the same thing but with different numbers.
Yeah, I feel like it's really only recent Smash 4 that really
Yeah.
added the weird
Weird shit.
Until then, basically, there was ice climbers and nothing.
Yeah,
more
and nothing
ridiculous
else was
than
real. And it, like in Smash 64, the most ridiculous character was Ness.
that.
Yeah, but just because he could.
Yeah,
Because he
It's
had a
the
projectile
thunder.
that could hit himself.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah,
cool.
well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and
Sign off.
sign off on that.
All
So
right.
I guess I will catch all of you one viewer next week.
Happy 4th of July, viewer.
Oh yes, happy 4th of July. Happy America Day.
Yes, my favorite.
All
day.
right. Yes.
All right.
I like blowing
Till-
things up.
Until next time.
Yep.